and go.
Hi, I'm Rendelle. I'm a member of Uncivilized Vitality. I am the one making the thumbnails and commenting back. So, I mean, feel free to comment because I love trying to come up with sassy replies or something thoughtful. It just depends on the mood. With that, I got a list for you. We're going to start off with this right off the way and knock it out. I need you to like this video. Let's start with that. I need you to comment on this video, what you think and what you want to see. Feel free to subscribe. And most important, click this notification bell. And above all, I need you to buy me a coffee because I have an addiction that needs to be fed. So today we're here and we're going to talk about one of my favorite things. It's one of the first things I learned on outing with Uncivilized Vitality, and that is how to make a bag on the fly. I don't know if you've noticed, but Dr. Morey is obsessed with cloth tools. And this is one of my favorites. So this is a shemagh that I often carry with me. I think it's got some rips and tears in it. I think he calls this a standard Moreygami, and I'm going to point right here, bing. That is where I'm going to put a link for the standard Moreygami video. And this right here is a pocket Moreygami. I'm going to put another link, ding, right there for the pocket Moreygami and the many things you can do, also known as a handkerchief. So these are the only two things you need, and if you're smart, these are two items that you're going to have on you most times because they have multiple applications, but this is my favorite application. And the first thing we're going to do is start with the shemagh, and we're going to make a triangle out of it by folding it in half. I think we can all, I mean, most of us have done laundry, right? So we know how to fold things. And with that, we've got this triangle, and, well, my triangle's not very good, is it? It's sticking. I think I've stretched it from all the use of it over the years. Okay, so then we're going to leave these two overlapped here and a conjoining corner that's folded in half. We are going to move this guy about to the center line of this triangle, and we're going to grab that fabric with a hand. And then we're just going to put a simple slip knot in. If you don't know how to do that, I'll put a link in for that above me too. So we're just going to tie this as a slip knot, which you can put, I mean, you can just pull this bugger all the way through if you want. It's just whether you want to try to dig it back out later, really. That's the preference in that matter. Then we're going to go with this opposite corner. And we're going to go to the center line again. And what's on the far right? Going to bunch that up in our hand, and then we're going to do another slip knot, except I'm trying to do it for you and not for me, and I'm getting it worked up. Now we got a hot mess of fabric, right? And this, you would think, is your pack, but it's not. We are going to flip this inside out. And that's what's really cool about this, is it makes a nice little satchel, and it's pretty to look at. This right here, you can tie the top, just do a little square knot, because this one you don't want slipping at all. You can just carry this right over your shoulder, which I don't like doing that, because when you're out in the woods and you're traversing, that's a little cumbersome. So what we're going to do to make life a little easier is we are going to extend this, and by doing so, that's where the handkerchief comes into play. So this guy, we're going to make another triangle, and if you're lazy like me, then you just bunch this up and move forward in life. But I am going to show you, we're going to roll it and make it pretty, and we're going to go total Mr. Miyagi style, okay? And then our two ends, our two corners that are left that haven't been tied off yet or turned into part of the bag, we're just going to make a square knot between our handkerchief and our shemagh, or standard Moreygami. And then we do the same on the other side, like super simple, right? And I'll tell you what, the end of this video, you'll find a link to the knots playlist for any of you needing to practice these guys, because the more you use them, the better they are. And this is what I love about this bag. It just becomes a nice crossbody bag. This often is my day pack. I'll see if I can try to find an old picture of me using it. I know there's one of Logan out there. I love this because with the fabric, it's not pulling on your shoulders so much, as long as you don't have too much weight. I mean, don't get crazy on this. It's just a day pack, but I'll put like a hygiene kit and maybe, I don't know if it's winter gloves. What else? I like to keep a cup in it in case we are a metal cup in case we need to cook food on the go, maybe some snacks. Don't forget the toiletries, right? And if it does end up getting too heavy, let's say you're out foraging and you just found like the stash of blueberries out there or something, you can just swing this guy around to your back and it's not going to pull on your shoulder as much. And it's just nice fabric. So I love this guy. It's my favorite. So, I mean, do all these things. Tell me what you think about this. I don't love being in front of the camera, but but I made a special trip to Flint to be here, and so I made it a point to say hi to you folks, and have a good day.